Hi everyone, I wanted to make a video to do a read aloud that relates to our course content. This is my son Timothy, he's 5, and so he's going to join us for the read aloud because what child doesn't want to listen to a book? So this book is called Knuffle Bunny. It's by Willems, A Cautionary Tale. I'm sure some of you guys have heard of it. It's a fun book, and I'd like to talk about this book in relation to the way that we view literacy. Okay, so there's the picture. It's going to be hard to see. Oh, he says he can't see. But look at the screen, Timothy. Look at the screen, okay? All right, so it says, not so long ago, before she could even speak words, Trixie went on an errand with her daddy. So think about what that means when it says, before she could even speak words. That's relation to Trixie, okay? Trixie and her daddy went down the block through the park, okay? So there's Trixie going down the block through the park.
And then she loses her bunny.
Hey, don't tell them yet. Past the school and where? Into the laundromat. And so even this, right? Like my son didn't know what a laundromat was. Do you know what a laundromat is, Timothy? What did we talk about?
It's a thing that you don't have laundry and you go.
Yeah, if you don't have a laundry machine maybe in your house, but maybe you do too, and you need to wash some stuff, more stuff, so you go there. Even that is a lot of literacy can be learned there, right? And what is a laundromat and the things that take place there in that experience. Trixie helped her daddy put the laundry into the machine. Silly Trixie. And there's daddy putting the laundry in there. She even got to put the money into the machine. And look at that experience. Then they left. But a block or so later, what happened? Trixie realized something.
Stuffy bunny!
Trixie turned to her daddy and said, "Aggle, flabble, clabble." And then daddy said, "That's right," replied her daddy. "We're going home." But do you think he understood, Timothy?
No.
What she was trying to say there?
Aggle,
flabble, clabble, said Trixie again. So Trixie really has something she has in her mind, and she's trying to reveal that to her father. Blaggle, plabble, wumpy, flappy, schnurp. Schnurp. So she's saying all sorts of cool things and words that maybe her father cannot understand. "Now, please, don't get fussy," said her daddy. Well, she had no choice. So her dad has a reaction, right, to her aggle, flabble, clabble, and the words that Trixie is saying, and she has some sort of intention, but she's getting scolded for it because he doesn't understand what she's trying to say. So, well, she had no choice. Trixie bawled. Whoa! She went boneless. She did everything she could to show how unhappy she was. And look at her body. She showed that. By the time they got home, her daddy was unhappy too. Oh my. So they're both unhappy. So then what happens? They get home, and then as soon as Trixie's mommy opened the door, she asked, "Where's Knuffle Bunny?" Uh-oh. What do you think the daddy realized?
He lost it.
He realized now why Trixie went boneless and why she was saying, "Aggle, flabble, clabble." The whole family ran down the block and they ran through the park. They zoomed past the school and into the laundromat. So even in this laundromat sign here, we can see, and these are authentic pictures here, it says service and self-service, okay? And then that, we see some signage there that's given us some alerts to what happens in a laundromat. Trixie's daddy looked for Knuffle Bunny and looked and looked and looked, but Knuffle Bunny was nowhere to be found. Uh-oh. So Trixie's daddy decided to look harder until Knuffle Bunny! Timothy, did Trixie say that? She sure did. And those were the first words Trixie ever said.
Knuffle Bunny.
Knuffle Bunny. So that book shows us a lot of, it's funny and it's a cautionary tale and it gives us some insight into a child's mind. But a lot of times kids have intentions and they have a lot that they want to say, but sometimes maybe they don't use the language we want them to use and what's typically used in our larger society. And so something I'd like you to think about, that kids have a lot to say and there's a lot of meaning making that we can see through their claggle flabble blabble. I think I made that part up, but even kids, sometimes we may not get what they want to say, but they want to say something. And so we just got to give them the chance versus getting frustrated or getting upset, right? And so giving them those opportunities to make meaning, and literacy is all around us and they are trying to create and to speak and to relay their meaning through their words. Yeah, even right here. So hopefully that gives us a little window into what we've been talking about with reading and writing and speaking within literacy, that it is all around us. And sometimes we just don't qualify it as literacy. And even the signage on signs, right? Even this is a family that lives in New York City. And so it's very different, their experiences with literacy, than maybe kids growing up in Bloomington, Illinois, or in Champaign, Illinois. And so things to think about, that those literacy experiences are still valued and wide, but maybe they're not as accepted or traditional literacies in school. So stuff that we've been reading about that I wanted to relate it to text, because you guys will be doing a lot of text selections and picture book selection and stuff to keep in mind. All right. Have a really great day.